and Charles, and to Mary, and thank you, Aaron. The reason why we're working on the Victory Theater in Holyoke, if you haven't heard of the project, the Victory Theater is a 1,600-seat theater. It is the last remaining Broadway-sized theater in the entire Connecticut River Valley. Wow, okay. And it's here in Holyoke. That means that when we get this reopened, we can have Broadway touring shows, everything that you might be attracted to going down to New York and to Hartford or over to Boston can be here within 20 minutes of us. And the wonderful dancers and young people that you see are here learning tonight about the language of expression will have a large-scale place to have it be seen, applauded, and appreciated. So I hope you will really think about the Victory Theater. We began this project with an appearance by Mikhail Baryshnikov. Yes, that Baryshnikov in 2004. It was not an imitation. It wasn't like an Elvis Presley imitation. It was really him, and he came and danced in the War Memorial with the expectation that when the theater is open, that kind of entertainment and special feeling will be available to us here in Holyoke. And we are getting closer and closer and closer. So that's the scale, and I want to thank Rose and Charles and Mary for including us in this wonderful evening. And two things happened this week in addition to tonight that really underscore what is happening. When Sabi and Emily came yesterday and were introduced to the class upstairs, Sabi and Emily are the dancers I'm going to see in the next program, the feeling of expectation by the dancers, and we are human animals. We like to look at one another. We're interested in one another. We're interested in what we look like, what we can do. And in my opinion, ballet is probably the most extensive evaluation and emanation and celebration of the human body and what we can do and what the human being can do in terms of physical look and expression. On Thursday, I went to a meeting at the Holyoke High School where I was able to experience the teachers who are putting together the next MIFA event. That's us. We're bringing in a production of Anne Frank from the National Players in April. It will be accompanied by an exhibition from the Anne Frank Museum. And to sit there, for me, as somebody who in 1948 on our first television set saw the Twisted Cross, I never knew what the Holocaust was or what happened. And that a play has been written about that, and that this teachers in our school are working on how to bring the knowledge of that event to us in the same way that Rose and Charles are bringing the knowledge of ballet into this room for us. It's an extraordinarily moving experience. And thank goodness for dance and theater, without which I'm not sure we would know about what goes on. Okay, and tonight we had the Nutcracker, one of the greatest stories ever told about the realization of a young girl becoming a woman. And we have coming up the Anne Frank story, a story that it's really sad that it ever has to be told. So in that world is the world of entertainment. Sabi and Emily, the story of what you're going to see is that the Victory, through Kathy, who is our managing director, Kathy had this wonderful idea of, before the theaters opened, of using its personality, which we call ruin chic, to attract photographers, videos, rock stars, etc. And Sabi came to do a video for a rock group. And that is what you're going to see a section of tonight. We saw that piece, and we think it so wonderfully reflects what the Victory looks like now, and it gives you a sense of the kind of thrilling events that will happen when it's opened. Kathy, would you say?
I think that what we're here tonight about is community. and the arts bring to us a bigger community. So we're hoping that the Boston Ballet, with Sabi and Emily, and the Mass Academy of Ballet here in Holyoke continue to be a community. And that's what we're trying to do with the Victory, is to bring the larger arts community together with the community here in Holyoke, so that we can all enjoy some terrific. I mean, I'll never look at the Mount Tom snowflakes again the same way, ever. So have a magical evening, and welcome to the community of arts, and hopefully we'll all meet again at the Victory. And if you would like, the picture of the Mass Academy students at the Victory stage is up here on the 15th anniversary wall. And when you see, Sabi starts his video on that very same stage. So we all are sharing the same stage tonight. So have a great time.
Thank you. And now, without further ado, Will Penny's video starring Sabi and Emily. Thank you.